red, blue, purple light, friends. Red, blue, purple light, friends. Facts. Red, blue, purple light, friends. Red and blue, purple light, friends. Facts. You can get to know the legend, sacrilegious Sunday to melanin Monday. You can get to know the legend, my love. Just open your third eye on Thursday. Lord, the food, the art, the clothes, the Vatican's getting exposed fast. We put the show on the road. You better stay on your toes. I was till the land focused on the ego. Then I open my heart, let go of the ego. Grand after grand, we're stacking up these C notes. Facts, facts, yeah. We gon' put this shit on our backs. Facts, facts. We in your city, pull up where we at. Facts, facts. Peace, love and light. Peace, love to the family. Peace, love and light to the family. Peace, love and light to the family.
These days and time, black man, is going to be the time that you have been waiting for. You came here for a reason. Whatever pressure, whatever adversity, whatever the fuck you feel, I don't know what you feel, but whatever you may be feeling is going to push you, and it's going to provoke you, and it's either going to make you or break you, similar to how pressure busts pipes or the shit makes diamonds.
Yes, 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 indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, gods and goddesses, Moors and Moabites. All right. Welcome to another episode of Melanin Mondays. You are now rocking with the best. Yes, this is your host for the evening, Brother Red Pillar. All right. And that song that you just heard is the Facts remix, Red and Blue, Purple like Prince, by none other than the 44 Tops. All right. I know you've seen that Drippington. I know you've seen that merch. I know you've seen that album cover. Yeah, we are rolling. We are making moves. We have good news. This single is available on our website today. I'm going to give you the website. It is available on Bandzoogle. All right. So the single that you love, everybody loves, is available for download right now on our platform, on our very own platform. You know that we go direct to customer. We're not a part of the plantation. We're not a part of starving artistry. We're not a part of a label, no type of slave contracts. We don't do those things. So we don't do things like that. We don't do the Apple and Tidal and Spotify. Nah, come to the website and get the song. And the EP is on the way. We shall be launching the EP right around the time of InvestFest. The shit is slapping. I was previewing unheard tracks this strong and at the meetings of the masses, and they were loving it. It was a resounding applause. People were loving the new vibes. They were snatching up the merch. I sold out of the 44 Tops merch this on Sunday, this strong in and whatnot. They were grabbing that up. I'm going to show y'all a few shots of the 44 Tops merch that everybody was loving. But yeah, we in our bag, man. The game is back. You know what I'm talking about? The game is back. Last night was epic. Had a great time on purpose. Live full, die empty. I would love for you to to pop up and tell everybody how last night experience was, because that needs to be spoken. That needs to be really built upon, because we really did something monumental on top of something that was already monumental. We did something to test our mastery, and it was everything came to fruition as it should. And it was a testament to who we are. It was a testament to the power of the people. It was a testament of the fact that if we want to make something change, it's always good to plan. It's always good to have a plan. It's always good to have an event planner. It's always good to have things laid out months in advance. However, it's also good to do some shit, not literally in the last minute, but in the last second, and pull it off and be victorious and be able to prove to yourself that it's really about will and intention. The power of the will and the power of intention. That you will something to existence and your intentions are pure and you make it happen and it gets to happening and it becomes a reality and it manifests in real time, literally out of a thought bubble, out of a pocket. You feel me? So that's the magic that I speak of. That's the black magic that I'm very exuberant and enthusiastic about. The whole strong end, every single minute of this strong end was a blessing. It was a power up. It was a master class in high frequencies, and it was a master class in sovereignty. Yes, sovereignty. Okay, let's do the roll call. I met so many people this past 2 days, Saturn Day and Sunday. I met so many people. It felt like I was doing a roll call in real life, real talk. Roll call with a picture attached to it. It was powerful. I was doing roll call in Atlanta, mind you, at the New Black Wall Street, because tonight is the recap to the gathering of the masters that took place this strong end on August the 10th and the 11th in the city of Stonecrest, which is in Lithonia, right? Stonecrest happens to be a melanated man who just made transition. He is a billionaire. His name is Bill Allen. Go and look him up. He is he's blacker than Kamala or whatever, he's a Moor. He just made transition, right? He's a billionaire, real billionaire, not one of those toy, real billionaire. And the city of Stonecrest, his fingerprints are all over that city. He's behind that city. He actually has a hotel, a hotel, a school, mansions with an S on it, and right in the area where the New Black Wall Street is. And you know, and to be honest with you, he is a testament of what we as a people have the possibilities and the capabilities and the power to do when we will it, when we put it into action. Okay, we made some things happen yesterday, and this event that we're speaking of, in case you're not aware of it, was the gathering of the masters. It was a 2-day event. The first day featured Big Mama Energy, the mothers. Okay, let's just put it, the mothers who come first. Queen of Four, Sister Dr. Jewel Pookrum, right? And Sister Myra. 3 speakers, heat rocks. The second day were the fathers, the brothers, the men. Dr. Be Serious, Asir the Duke of Tears, and Yaki Awaken, Body Bag. Who was in the building? Who was in attendance? Black Dot, mine like Black Dot. Urban X, the whole family, Malcolm, Dot, Mama Dot. They were all in the building. Um, Hank Risen's son was in the building. Ross Ben in the building. All right. My brother Haas B out of Philly in the building. It was so many New York people in the building. It felt like we was in LIU. Facts. Facts. I promise you. All right. Miami in the building, Harlem in the building, Bed-Stuy in the building, Cali in the building, Sacramento in the building, Houston in the building, Jersey in the building, Georgia in the building. You feel me? It didn't matter where nobody would, because everybody knew no matter where we were from, this is where we at. This is where we at. Duval, that's what they felt. This is where we at. We are where we supposed to be. It ain't where you're from, it's where you at. It ain't where you from, it's where you at. DMV, Toronto. But them people converge in that spot this strong and they were like, yo, I don't want to go home. I'm home. Brooklyn, right? Georgia, New Orleans, all right? Yes, indeed. Charlotte, DC, Brooklyn, all right? So the family was outside. Let me drop the link. Okay, the link for the song is at Black Cloud Entertainment. We'll go over there and I'll show you where the song is at before the night is over. And we also have the 44 Tops merch, okay? And on the break, we will show you that as well. All right. So just, appreciate everybody in the building. Fat Boy been flexing, said I really didn't want to leave. Fat Boy been flexing. What's good, my guy? I know, right? Yeah. We linked this weekend in Strong and you know what I'm saying? He came through and broke bread, you know? And it was a beautiful event. Every minute that passed, like every time I looked at my watch and the time was going by, it was like fleeting. It was a fleeting feeling because I knew that this high was going to end soon, right? I knew that there was going to come a time where I was going to be reminiscing on these moments. So I had to simultaneously live in the moment. And then I also had to live in a place outside of the moment where I'm capturing the moment and I'm seeing the greatness of the moment, but from a vantage point of outside of self, where I'm just observing that shit. Like, yo, can you imagine what you're seeing right now? Right? Can you imagine what you're seeing? Sharif Bey he was in the building. B. Dell was in the building. Minister Jew was in the building. Queen of Four and all of the sisters of the Queen of Four, the goddesses, they were in the building. Sacred Woman, right? We had our good brother Hank Risen's son in the building. He had the medicine. He had the drip. He had the jewelry. He had the stones. He had the healing. Okay. KT, the arch degree in the building, making it happen. Sister Adara in the building. All right. Q Reeves in the building. In the building. Of course, I remember you. You said your name is Omari, and I was like, look, that's the name of my seed. How am I gonna forget you, Omari? Like, of course, I'll never forget you. So one of the best things that can happen for me is when I meet the names that I see that scroll by in the chat with DJ Academic called chat niggas. You know what I mean? When those chats or those numbers and those names, you feel me, have a real face and a real energy and a real spark of life to them. Yeah, that's really where the magic happens, And I tell people these events where we all gather and whatnot, they're as because people were extending the they were extending the fact to me of how special it was for them to see someone who they look at on their phones and on their TV screens in real life. And I was also sharing with them how magical and how special it is for me to meet the groups of people who have been viewing my content and who are familiar with me, but I'm not familiar with them. So that event is it's a win-win-win. It's a win-win-win. It's 3 W's. You know what I'm talking about? Like the internet. It's three W's like the internet. We get to break bread, you know what I'm saying? And bread was broken. We get to exchange real energy because you haven't really met a person until you hug them. You feel me? You exchange energy with that person, and then you take the flickington, the flick, which solidifies the bond that you have with a person in this realm that we're in, of course, and in this time that we're in. Back in the days, you would have somebody, yo, can you paint a picture, a portrait of us? You feel me? Can you break out the easel and paint a portrait? Well, yeah, we dripping right now. Right now, you take a picture and you solidify that. That way, somebody could be like, "Yo, like I met this." You know, imagine the people that was flexing with the Malcolm X flicks. Like, son, what are you talking about? We was in Detroit together. Here goes the flick. We had the furs on. So one of the main value propositions, right? I broke the code, or the code was broken. Codes were broken this strong in, right? So I'm gonna go through it a few things. I'm gonna go through a few things that were broken, and a few things that were, because this is about the meeting of the masters. So this is like the season finale for like a 8 season I don't, a Netflix special. You know how like Roots was for that. That's what this thing is. That's the meaning of this, because it's a culmination of many, 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 many years of episodes. You have no idea. But what I what I realize they're strong in is that the CD will never die, and the CD, which what we call is the hard copy. Now I know why they didn't want us to continue to get wealthy and to get free and to get quote unquote free from an artist perspective. And that freedom became, it was almost like these artists and these labels were taunting. They were feeling like DJ Drama and the mixtape DJs were taunting them, and they were losing their powers. But the value proposition in the hard copy CD is the autograph. You know, the autograph, even in the age of AI, is more authentic than a picture that you have with a person. They're not selling pictures that they have with people at auction. They're selling autograph. So the value proposition in a hard copy CD, where CDs could be bootlegged, but the autograph cannot. Your autograph is your bag moving forward, young artists. So I was able to sign people's CDs and write their name on it, and then write Red Pillar and put a date on that bitch. And I'm like, yo, you could get this bubble wrapped, you could get this hermetically sealed and put it up. I promise you, I promise you, if you put it up, it is going to gain it's going to gain more traction than a Bitcoin. It's going to become more quote unquote wealthier in a Bitcoin. You feel me? It's going to gain more traction, more value, and more wealth. You know? So if I were you, I would I would see, there's only one gathering of the masters that I know of. I can't speak of a part two because it hasn't come into fruition. We just finished the first one. So I can't, all I know is if you were in the building at the gathering of the masters, I would have went broke buying up all of the quote unquote merch, the products, the items, the services, everything that I could get my hands on, the jewelry, the medicine, the elixirs, the food, the drip, the books, the artwork, the music. These are all of the things that were at on sale at the because the vendors came. Well, let me play this commercial. The vendors came to play no games. Let's get into this commercial real quick, y'all. Let's get it. Let's go backstage and see what we have going on. And this is also the launch of the we got the 48 The 44 Tops drip, the merch drop. Check it out, y'all.
Red, blue, purple light, friends. Red, blue, purple light, friends. Facts. Red, blue, purple light, friends. Red and blue, purple light, friends. Facts. You can get to know the ledger, sacrilegious Sunday to melanin Monday. You can get to know the ledger, my love. Just open your third eye on Thursday. Lord, the food, the art, the clothes, the Vatican's getting exposed fast. We put the show on the road. You better stay on your toes. I was till the land focused on the ego. Then I opened my heart, let go of the ego. Grand after grand, we stacking up these C notes. Facts, facts, yeah. If we don't put this shit on our backs. Facts, facts. We in your city, pull up where we at. Facts, facts. Peace, love and light. Peace, love to the family. Peace, love and light to the family. Peace, love and light to the family.
Yeah, that was a little behind the scenes looks at the Gathering of Masters, the BTS fellas, fellas, fellas. For the fellas that showed up, for the guys that pulled up, man, salute to every single one of y'all. Y'all are living legends. Y'all understood the assignments. You understand? Y'all understood the assignments. You feel me? That 48 Pillars of Power CD is insane, family. How could we order the signed copies, Red? Hey, you could order the signed copies off of the website. We have it on the Bandzoogle. You I'm assuming that your first name will be the name that's on the credit card, unless you want it to go to your other name, your God name, or your God-given name. Let me know and I will do that, because I am, I'm signing every single CD that I sell. The value is in the autograph. Remember that, y'all. The value is in the autograph. When you sell your artwork, the value is in, if you spilled something on it or there's a rip on it, that the value is in that. Don't change that. Keep it authentic as possible. Authenticity is the highest frequency. Remember that. Authenticity, they said, is the highest frequency above love. We'll even go to Google and check out that whole breakdown, because that's a monumental report right there. You feel me? Authenticity. So what we saw this strong in was some of the people who have been living in their authentic selves for many, many, many moons and whatnot. For many, many moons, right? Many, many moons. They've been being who they have been sent here to be. You know? That's what they've been here to do, and they're doing that. You know what I mean? You slap this before every workout when Red speaks at the end to the black man. Yeah. Definitely. That's definitely workout music. So here it goes on the Black Cloud Entertainment page. All right. You get to get your download. Right? So the Facts remix is available on Black Cloud. This is our record label. Black Cloud Entertainment is our record label, and we have the page right here. I'll drop it in the chat room. Go ahead and download it. 99¢. We have the EP on the way. All right. The EP is on the way. And yeah, we'll keep you updated. And we also have I believe we have a music video on the way. So we want y'all to rock out. We want that to go number one. We should, that's a platinum song right there, hands down. That's a platinum song, hands down. So we want that shit to go as crazy as it needs to go. All right. Let me put the website on the bottom so y'all can go over there. There you go. But there's a lot that could be said about day number 2. There's a lot that could be said about day number 2. What I want to start off by saying about day number 2 is what it did was it fulfilled, whatever day number 1 didn't fulfill. It was a completing of a cipher, right? Once again, the closing of the circle. Okay. Everything fell into perfect place. The energy was at a very high frequency. The family was charged up. They were well rested, which is important. There was a lot of conversations behind the scenes about after parties, because if I had $1 for everybody to ask me about an after party, I could have shut down at like 2:00 and just kicked my feet up. You know what I'm talking about? And took the day off. I promise you, mad people was running down on me. Yo, after party? What after party? Yo, is there gonna be after party? So the decision was made that the after party will be on the last day, because what we are here to do is we're here to gather for the masters, and for the after party, it is not how you start the race, it's how you finish it. The after party is the ceremony, it's the celebration, how you close out. Because if we had the after party on the first night with all of the goddesses looking the way that they was looking, yeah, a lot of them wouldn't have made it to day 2. You know what I'm saying? It would have been a lot of people chilling on Tassili's porch getting a Punani wrap, and they'd have been like, I'm gonna catch the live stream. So we wanted to celebrate at the end, let people rest, let people, relax. You're not gonna come to the A and not turn up. This is Atlanta, by the way. This is the land of the ceremony and the function. So we made sure to make that happen. Pulled it off in about 5 hours. Dead ass. Like, I promise you. Pulled it off real quick, but when things supposed to happen, they do happen. Of course, you get obstacles. You got to, you watch the Olympics. You got to get your hurdle on. You're not going to just run a straight race to every single goddamn goal. You got to learn how to jump over some shit, But if you have the will, if you have the willpower to execute, you know what I'm saying? If you got the determination, if you are charged up with the intention, and if you dare to be great, then you could do it either in front of one person or in front of the Coliseum. The choice is yours. You decide what hill you want to die on and whatnot, or you decide what throne you want to descend. So it was a truly energy shifting. I'm shifted. My energy has been shifted. That it broke a few spells. A few spells have been broken over this weekend, just based off of the pure energy of authenticity and love, bro. Promise you. Everything is at a different vantage point, because we're all seeing the world and seeing everything from a different perspective. The world that's shown to me is not the world that's going to be shown to the next person. You feel me? It's impossible. So the shit that I'm seeing, the things that are manifesting in front of me, and the reward that I'm receiving from being able to abstain and being able to sacrifice in order to receive something, just my shadow work and things of that nature, it was a sight to behold, this strong. And like I said, this was the season finale to a very long quote unquote to a few years of whatever the name of this show is. We haven't decided yet. But yeah, so what you said, you felt like you was there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course, of course. It made you feel like, you feel me? The event was looking like melanin heaven, truly. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah, when people want to unwind, I'm not going to be the unwind. I'm going to allow people to unwind, because at the end of the day, people have traveled very far and very, very from afar. Like I said, the people that I was meeting, it was like the roll call. People that I was meeting, it was like the roll call that I do every day. That's the amount of people that I was meeting from every walk of life, from every corner of the world, from everywhere. They all pulled up to experience, right? A level of freedom, a level of tribe, a level of unification, and also a level of non-judgment, relaxation and whatnot. If you want to sip on a little cooler, or if you want to sip on some wine, or if you want to sip on a little bit of, of some spirit, where I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to tell I'm here to smudge, but I can't tell nobody how to activate, what it is that needs to be activated. But what I do know is that we create a very safe and a very responsible and a very uplifting environment where you don't even feel like you need to be shit faced, you know? And there's a lot of people who would attribute the experience that we were having to the fact that we were in Atlanta. And I would definitely say that we could have been anywhere on the earth, anywhere, and it would have been the same experience. It is not the city that we were in particular. Not to take anything away from the A, because I couldn't see that. I couldn't. We wouldn't have the same experience in New York. Let's just put it out there like that. We wouldn't have had the same experience in New York, although we would have had a great experience, a monumental experience. But geographically speaking, Atlantis, the dirty South, the deep South, this is a different grid. It's a different type of grid. It's a different type of energy. It's a different type of ley line. It is different, right, King Simon? It is different. You know what I'm talking about? It is that they got that we on top of a mountain. We in an enchanted forest. We're not in Legoland with all of these big buildings and stuff like that. We're in an ancestral land. This shit is trails, you know. It's trails and sacred land all up and down this thing. So salute to the ATL for hosting the gathering of the masters, for hosting the collective energy that represents our people, for being a city that looks very welcoming to our brothers and sisters who are looking for a new place to domicile. Because if I also had $1 for everybody that asked me, yo, you know how if I wanted to move down here, you know who I need to talk to? If I had $1 for every time I got that question, King Simon, I could have packed up and helped you out at your table. You feel me? I could have just packed my whole booth and shut it down. You feel me? People, especially elders, once again, an observation that I made, right? The baby boomer conscious community. Let's talk about y'all. The baby boomer conscious community. What is that, Red? That is the people that are the age of my dad, the boomers, okay? The bunches boomers. That was a large percentage of Black Magic 363, Brother Rich's audience. And that's also a large demographics of Know the Ledger 444. I read my analytics. We have bunches boomers, people who are 75, 65, 55, 45, and y'all are lit. And y'all wanting y'all know what y'all want. Y'all have money, right? So you're not struggling and whatnot. Y'all have determination. Y'all have willpower, right? Because you want to experience all the things that were denied of you when you were living through a much harder time that we live in right now, in a much more darker time. And what I mean by darker is that the lights were out. You feel me? It did. The lights were not. You could not openly speak. You could not openly live. You could not openly be great. You could not openly be, you cannot openly question and judge the government with this rise in people speaking conspiratorial and whatnot. Back in the days when the conscious boomers or the conscious boomers were coming up and whatnot, they don't really remember a time like that. So they are having the time of their lives. I was looking at their faces. I was feeling their energies when they were giving me hugs and whatnot. We were taking pictures and whatnot. And I could tell. I'm here to let you know, and I'm here to tell you, people's parents, like y'all parents in the audience, right? The possibility for them being infected with this virus called wokeness, the woke virus, you feel me? Which mutates into consciousness, and then you take the red pill and you unplug from the matrix and you really start living your life. You're born again and you're a completely new person because you're on a completely new journey, and you'll have a completely new set of tests, trials, and tribulations, and all of the things that are going to come about that are going to check your chin because you said you wanted to get on this journey. So, in order to be on this journey of greatness, you have to prove it. You know what I'm saying? By being great. It's as simple as that. Don't act like you the victim. Don't play that because that's not where it's at. All right. Now, this right here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this was the top seller of the whole of the whole event. Not to take anything away from other people who had drip, right? Black Dot, they had the official shirt of the event. The official logo was Black Dot's Master of the Universe print. Him, Mama Dot, and Malcolm, y'all got super busy. Y'all shut that shit down. Everybody had on one of those shirts. This was the breakout star. This was the breakout star. This was the one that nobody's seen coming and whatnot of the gathering of the masters. When we came out with the masters capsule, 3 of them, Dr. Africa as well is on it. We hit him with the Trinity. You feel me? We hit him with the Trinity, and this shit sold out in about 5 hours. I promise you. I promise you. I promise. And it went crazy online. I put a video on my IG. It went viral. So they were snatching it up off the website as well. But I promise you, Lickington, you feel me? Look, King Simon said his book sold out the first day. Huh? Huh? The Bonchas Boomers, they was coming to spin, baby. You know what I'm talking about? The Bonchas Boomers was shopping. The Bonchas Boomers was shopping, y'all. You feel me? And the youth was in there. They was they was breaking bread the Brooklyn way. They was breaking bread the Brooklyn way. They was breaking a lot of bread. There's no lax out here. Nobody stop talking like that. Who you speaking of? Recession what? Huh? Oh, you know the Dr. Clark and the Dr. Ben's coming. You know what I mean? That's the black and white series. You know. Now you know. Now you know the Dr. Ben, Dr. Clark. I might hit him with an Ivan Van Sertima. You feel me? The Renoko Rashidi. You feel me? But yeah, it's coming. I'm just here to let you know that our people are magical. This is not feel goodisms. I'm not here trying to, gas you up and whatnot. This ain't the balloon popping show. I'm not gonna pop the balloon and then lie to you. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. That y'all, the people, man, it's the people, bro. I'm here to let you know. I've been around a lot of things. I've been around a lot of people, and I've been in a lot of situations. Man, just from this strong end, I'm here to let you know. Just meeting all of the wonderful people that I met, knowing that I'm in good hands. I know who gets the magic going. I know who's running this shit. I know why this goddamn Babylon is falling to pieces. Now, after meeting all of these people, I'm meeting magical people. I'm meeting powerful people. I'm meeting people that were divinely inspired. I'm talking about intent that you could look in their eyes and it was like it was giving me chills because it was reminding me of a era that many of y'all are super unfamiliar with because y'all are not old fogies like me and King Simon and other people and whatnot. You know what I mean? But we come from an era, right? We're not from this era. We're literally, fish out of water in this era that we're in right now. We come from the LIU era, you know, and in the LIU era, there were 8-hour lectures. It was done differently. Not to take anything away from how things are being done right now, but however it was being done, it was just a little bit different, you know, not to take anything away and not to put on any additives. Okay. It was more I would say I would say information of today would be considered stepped on, and information of those days would be considered to be a 9 or a 10. Super concentrated, not stepped on, pure, right? Pure, you know, not stepped on, not stretched and whatnot, not chopped up. Stuff that you hear nowadays and a lot of stuff that you're getting it comes from a completely different source. What I know and what I don't need any book to tell me, and what I don't need to wait for anybody's interview on one of these podcasts to come up to convince me of, is that the power of the solutions that keep evading those of us who might not be looking that much for it in hindsight. You know what I mean? You might not be really searching for that solution. But anyway, that solution that you are searching for, it lies in the people. Once the people decide that we're all gonna activate and show up to wherever we are, quote unquote, gathering, the same way that Rich he put the invite out many months in advance and said, in August we're going to be in Atlanta, these are the 2 dates, and 1,000 people say, I got you, I'm there. There you have it. And I don't mean to simplify something that's wow complicated, but it starts right there. Once we get that figured out, once we are able to once we're able to, green light that, you have on your hand of movement. This was a dry run. This is just to show us what's about to really take place. This was a dry run. This was to show y'all, the doubters, the constant doubters. How many times do man have to prove themselves? every episode. You're only as good as your last podcast or your last video in this community. You know, you have to constantly prove yourself. But that's cool because on this hero's journey, you're not supposed to be comfortable. You're not supposed to be complacent. You're not supposed to think that you're lit. You're supposed to keep moving and keep creating and keep climbing and keep upgrading and keep keep stepping on these cucarachas. You know? But the people hold the key. They are the solution. They are the ones. They are the magic. I seen it with my own two eyes. I mean, we magical, you know, but we're way more magical when the people are amongst us. That shit, nigga, I was in a force field that's hard to explain. It's hard to explain. I was encapsulated in an encompassing quote unquote force field where I felt like I was, being it was like I was being hugged by an ancestral healing energy, like an upgrade, you know. And our people are the magic. We once again, it's not outside of any one of us. It's literally in a hug. It is not outside. You don't have to go and get anything. You just got to get to going. You don't have to go outside and get anything. It's literally right there. You feel me? Because we're not even having like conversations. We're just meeting. And already I'm like, yo, this is some powerful ish right here. Like we are on some huh, you know? We are on some stuff right now. So we just got to keep going. We literally just have to keep going. Don't be distracted. Don't allow anybody who's not a part of something ever try to define what that something is. You understand? What was Asir Dugatir talking about? A lot of Moorish information, and you were going to um I would suggest that you get in touch with the replay apparat. There was a professional streamer. I know this brother professionally, business to business. His business is upstanding. The brother Rich was able to secure a professional. So when it comes to the playback, y'all are gonna be Gucci. You know what I mean? 2 cameras and whatnot. Playback is great from what I've heard. It's clear, it's clean, and yeah, the information from everybody is gonna take time to marinate. However, and I don't know what speed that anybody is moving at individually or collectively, because I'm really saying, you see what's going on in the Discord on Black Magic and whatnot. The power is in the collective versus the individual. They lied to you. They lied to you. You know what I mean? They lied to you. Peace, peace, golden age. Yeah, you was lit. You always lit. I salute to you. You always pull up. You don't miss the experience. You are enriching your spirit and your soul and whatnot. You don't miss when the bat signal goes out, you be pulling up. You know what I mean? Salute to you. You're truly on your journey. You know? The website is themart125.com, sis, for the Bobby Hemmett tea. The Mart, MART 125.com. If y'all remember the YouTube videos from Harlem back in the days, that is the black super mall that we stand in front of to make our content. It's called the Mart 125. All right. So that's my foundation. Definitely do more date. Yeah, yeah. I think that's is there a tour? That hasn't been. I can't speak on that because that conversation is not one that I can even speak on. I'll ask Brother Rich about that. But you know how I feel. I'm with the tour. I think that there should be a global tour because I'm ready to go on a global tour. Dead ass. I'm ready to go on a 3-month tour around a fact finding mission around the world. Everybody that be on the roll call, I just need y'all to have a room for me. I ain't going to the hotel. You seen what they did to Fulio. I ain't going to the Holiday Inn or the Airbnb. They got cameras in the Airbnb. They was out there making OnlyFans sites on people in them Airbnbs. They was spying on mad people. There's a case out there where they was blowing that up. So as we move more into social capitalism and a positive social credit system, a sovereign social credit system, where a brothers like Red Pill and Blue Pill and KT the Arch Degree, when we travel around the world or for around the 50 states in this nation, we would never have to worry about transportation. We would never have to worry about lodging and whatnot. It would always be top tier. You know what I mean? Not in nobody's basement. You feel me? Not in the homeschooling room and whatnot where you put the air mattress in it. No, top tier, 5-star. You feel me? Because as we moving around, we're not doing the devil's work. You dig? We doing God's work. We doing the ancestors' work and whatnot. So by doing that, that has its rewards. The babies need to see the gods get their rewards while they're breathing. Okay. They need to see people in their community receive not their flowers, because flowers die. Let's talk about it. They need to see the reward kick in. You know what I mean? We have to implement more of a reward system and begin to reward those who are out here giving life versus giving death, because the death culture is still rewarding the death doulas. The death culture is still rewarding the death merchants, not the death doulas, because the death doulas is lit. The death merchants, the merchants of death. Whereas those who bring the light and bring life, you know what I mean? They were being denied, okay? They were being overlooked, and they have to implement their own reward system and begin to reward themselves. Shout out to Billy Carson with his reward. He has an award show where he's giving out awards and whatnot. That is very important. The Forbidden Knowledge Award. Salute to the brother for that. That is very important. Shout out to the Gathering of the Masters. To even be considered a master, to get on that stage, that is a reward. That is a reward system. That is a way of saying to the teachers who are out here putting in work that literally 0.00001% of living beings on the earth could even match or could even keep up with, right? These people are putting everything on the line and whatnot, and to get recognized and to get acknowledged and whatnot and be called a master, that is your reward, because you know what to do with that. You understand? You know what to do with that, because to be a master amongst 44 million melanated people who are the cream of the crop of the planet Earth and whatnot, and to be amongst them and to be considered a master amongst them, now you saying something. There is no more higher rank than that. What other building is there to climb? What other building is there to climb? There's no other building to climb. You were up there. So all of that comes with a lot. A lot. You just can't say it. It comes with a lot of tests. It's going to come with a lot of quote unquote, your credit check is the test and the trials and the tribulations you go on daily when you go to the grocery store, when you wake up, when you log on. Everything that you do in your waking life, that's your test. That's your that's your chin. That's your temperature check. That's your credit check. They're just checking your credit. They're giving you a background check. They're checking your temperature. You know what I mean? You get the litmus test right there. And mad people be failing the test right out the gate. Remember back in the days, they had to test it if you did one thing wrong at the beginning, I think it was like the Regents. You just failed the whole shit. We need a reward system to be reinstated and reinstalled in what y'all are calling the community. You just got a taste of what the community would feel like this strong in. Everybody that was in attendance, the work is on your shoulders now. You just got a taste of what it would feel like. Now use your willpower, use your intention, and use your creativity to create that community, right? Don't ever let nobody say, "Oh, the conscious community is dead." How could it be dead if it wasn't even really born yet? You know what I mean? There's growing pains in the birthing process. It literally wasn't born. Y'all act like we was living together for 10 years and then we fell out. I live on your phone, fam. You talking about conscious community? Nigga, I domicile in a air mattress on your phone. What do you mean? You don't live with me. We don't wake up and go shooting turkeys together. You don't live around me. You know what I'm talking about? We don't link up at the gym together in the morning or go jogging. Our children don't know one another. You just know me through your phone, fam. So when people be like, "Oh, the community has failed us," I'm like, "You're a failure to the community because you don't even have a community. It's not even a community yet. It's a community in concept and conceptualism. You have as a concept, you have to bring that concept into reality. So when we gather at places like Dance Africa, which is in Brooklyn, which is Memorial Weekend in Brooklyn, right? That is a large gathering, and people are like, "Oh, this feels so great. Oh my goodness, I feel so free and whatnot. Oh, it feels like Zion, right?" They get a glimpse of what not just a tribe and what they get a glimpse of what community via the marketplace. Everywhere that you go around the world, when you begin to travel, if you begin to get on your traveling apparatus and whatnot, you'll see that there's open air marketplaces where our people are doing business all around the world, whether it's in what you call a third world country or what you would even call a first world country. There are open air marketplaces, and our people are trading goods and services, getting to the bag and whatnot. Okay. It's no different than when you go on 125th Street and you saw us out there with tables in front of us selling merchandise, selling products, right? These products are worth more today than they were when they were sold. I was seeing people at the meeting that they was pulling out classics that they had wrapped in a quote unquote, you know how they have the bag where they suck all the air out of it, right? Vacuum sealed. Dudes was pulling out shirts from Kings County that was vacuum sealed. And they was like, "Yes, my nigga, I know this shit is gonna be worth bands. It's already the way that it looked, it was already worth some bands." You got that for $15 back in the days, because that was the price of the shirts from 2005 going all the way up into about 2012. Then it jumped to 40. So this is a tradition that we have. This is not no, this is a tradition. This tradition is how you form a community. You would form your community after you formed your marketplace. You understand? After you form a marketplace like Black Wall Street, the new Black Wall Street, they should give Brother Rich low key the keys to that place and just let me, King Simon, Brother Rich, and a few other luminaries just take that over. And then we pay the rent for the year through a crowdfunding through the community. We just pay the rent for a year. Y'all could come down there to the new Black Wall Street and stay in a hotel over here. Y'all could come and open up a store at the new Black Wall Street if you in the community. If you know, and that way we could begin to implement paying dues like we was in the union, right? We doing events once a month. We do what they call a big tent event. A big tent event is basically the bigger events. But up and leading up into the big tent event, you do local events, right? With people who are locally lit and whatnot. You do workshops and whatnot. You know what I mean? You show people, I could show people how to make shirts, how to take cotton and turn it from cotton to profit and whatnot. No, for real. They should give us the keys to the new Black Wall Street, because the only way that you could do what they would call the new Black Wall Street is what you saw this strong in. They've been trying to figure it out since I got down here in Atlanta, and it hasn't done what it. That was the most people that they've ever had in that venue, by the way. That's the most people they ever seen in there. They've never seen that many people in the new Black Wall Street. The billionaire owner who just made transition, he didn't even get to see his dream come to full fruition by seeing the quote unquote his business filled up to the brims. Right? I see y'all are ordering them shirts. I ain't mad at you. These Bobby Hemmett, and this is a collection, y'all. And what you have in a collection is the fact that we will not be selling these all year around. Okay, this is a drop. Okay, so these are not going to be available all year around. All right, so get them while they are here. Right, get them while limiteds are supplies are limited. And yeah, I know that school just started back up. I really want the children to wear these shirts. You know, I want your teenagers to rock these and put them shits, you know, put it together the way that they put their drip together. But this is about introducing the master teachers to a younger generation, you know, through the older generation. The older generation will wear the shirts. Y'all gonna sport it, y'all gonna rock it, y'all are gonna be the poster childs. And the younger generation, they're gonna take it and they're going to sauce it up and whatnot. And that way we stay more relevant with the younger generation. Henceforth, while you got me in blue with the red and blue with the 44 tops. 44 tops. For hoodie season, we are definitely gonna do hoodies for hoodie season. Yes, indeed. Yes. Hoodie season, you will get the hoodies. I will not shit on, you know, I'm not stupid. We're gonna be doing hoodies. So, you know, it's a merch drop, you know what I mean? So we'll bring it back eventually, but this is the drop because we're bringing another 3 in the next drop. So the first drop is Dr. Africa, Bobby Hemmett, Dr. Sabi. So as you can see, the 44 tops, the children was coming up to me at the spot and they like this one. They like the characters, the red and the blue with the tie on, and we look like we could be on their on the Pixar, like Disney Pixar, right? So they rock with this one. And the 44 tops where me and blue is looking like blaxploitation and whatnot. That's for the bonches boomers. That's for the old heads. You feel me? That's for the old heads. That's for my OGs and my aunties that was outside this weekend, this strong end. That's for y'all. We rock with y'all the long way. You know what I mean? We you know, that demographics sometimes don't get fed the right way. You know what I mean? They don't get, y'all be trying to put them on a Glorilla and shit like that. They don't get fed the right way. So we're gonna give y'all soul music. We going on a world tour. We are going on a world tour, the 44 Tops World Tour. Scan this QR code that you see right here so you could go ahead and get the single Red and Blue Purple like Prince, and you could order the pre-order the EP that's coming and whatnot. We got the 44 Tops EP coming, the Facts remix. We got Talk Black to Me, the Master Teachers, Peace, Love, and Light, and the Algorithm featuring Human. All right, we got Human GPT. What are we doing? We got Human GPT. I'm telling y'all, man, this shit is Vibes Cartel, bro. This is Vibes Cartel. You know what I mean? This is gonna be some laid back. We might even have y'all going out to get white walls on your tires and growing your froze out. You know what I mean? That's how wavy this thing is coming. But yeah, we're gonna be performing on the Sabi Islands in August of 2036. Then we're gonna be at the Apollo Theater. We got the World Tour popping in September of 2035. Then we got the Third Eye Thursday Arena on October 2034. Talk Black to Me convention in 2033. You know what I'm talking about? Madison Quasar Gardens in December of 2032. All right. Lico TV Film Festival in January of 2043 in the Goldwater Stadium in the illustrious month of February 2042. You know what I mean? Look out for that world tour. We're gonna be smashing shit. I promise you. Me and Blue is going crazy. You know what I mean? The 44 tops. But yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You know, it's a beautiful thing to witness. I was observing. I was being a witness as well as witnessing whatever else, you know, my own situation. But being a witness to what I saw yesterday was an eye opener. Not just yesterday, but the other day too. It was an eye opener. It brought joy to my heart. It gave me a reinvigorized feeling about where we are as a community and the possibilities to become a community, where it lays and whatnot, where we are as a network. That after party was lit. Hold on. Did we play this? Check this out. This the after party.
I can do magic. 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 I can do magic.
We turn. We not playing. I don't know what y'all be doing. But y'all come to Atlanta. Y'all come to the ATL, KTL to the ATL. Y'all finna be turned with me.
Mr. Hip Hop Award Show. Came home, still got invited out on tour. Back to the block, the stretch work like a torso. Shooting for the stars without a horoscope. North Stone, a victim. Played by the system. Bill Clinton gave my niggas 3 strikes. We all miss them. The last generation of kids that used to play outside till it was bitch blank dog. Street lights come on, your hand and ass in the yard. And this, of course, you thug it, lock slug it, mom and pops at home bucket. We ran from cops on our block, hitting hideout spots till they got clever and niggas started to get knocked. I put my focus into hip hop, became a beast, hoping to rise like yeast to the till top. Giving you rhythm no rapper has ever given you. Feeling them with the feeling, they know that I'm killing them. Getting busy amongst my niggas kicking ill shit. Who's the greatest? Just say that you was there to witness it. With you with this competition is ridiculousness. Niggas finish before I even finish. Short on some real speed. I can't wait to put some more leash right on some goddamn feet. We finna whip this system down to the ground by any means. They call me crazy. I be talking to the streets. I be connecting with all the birds and the bees. Hey. Cause I am Ninja and Ninja is me. I was cruising down the street, 6 deep, 5 ancestors and crystals on me. Gang stalkers on my trail when I speak. My third eye open, kinda miss when I was asleep. Motherfuckers in my blood, bitch the queen. Now I'm dancing Michael Jackson, Billie Jean. Like Martin Luther told them that I had a dream. That this world is finna come right back to me. Okay. Y'all like that one?
We had the DJ, and I'm talking about DJ got the sound effects. That was all done last minute. Yaki in the building. Feel me? Yaki was doing his thing. This is brother
I am
Kamal.
what the 1% which they represent. I am what money cannot buy. I am a soul tied to the Most High. Who do you think you are? They call me black, but in fact, I am the sky, ground, every compound, the molecule that makes the universe. I am earth, wind, and fire. I carry the blood of the true Messiah. Who do you think you are? I am every frequency, food for thought, so come and eat with me. I am the recipe. Who do you think you are? I am a celestial being, which is more than a human being. My celestial dreams are manifestations. I'm the world's hardest math equation. I am the true Asian. I am the original Native American, and the earth is my inheritance. Who do you think you are? I am what they study but don't understand. The true question is, how can God fit inside of a man? I am first, I am last. I'm the future, I'm the past. I'm the reason nature behaves. I'm a creature that never age. I'm every stage of everything. I am.
King Simon, you see what we did? You see what we did with a few hours of, preparation? I know as a promoter, you'll be proud of me, man. We put something together. It was fire. We brought some legends on stage. Man. I'm in my what's his name? What's my dude who used to do the New Year celebration? I'm in my Dick Clark bag. Pause. You know what I mean? Like, I'm out here discovering talent. You know what I'm saying? We out here discovering talent. We're going to keep doing shows like that too. So y'all stay out, man. My thing is this. When we put the bat signal out, just answer it. That's what we say, and the magic will happen. Let's not make this difficult. Let's stay in touch. Let's keep doing big things. All of the elation that you hear is I'll share it with every single one of y'all who feel the same way. You know what I mean? If you happy, I'm happy. Like I said, we the ones that we've been waiting for. We got to figure this thing out. Don't let one monkey stop the show. Don't let one spoiled apple ruin the bunch. See yourself, see the greatness in yourself. Activate your super cells. Know that we are activating. Know that we are activated. You know what I mean? And know that we are activity in motion, and keep moving. That's it. I'll be on Black Magic tonight. So look out for that. We'll be chopping it up about the meeting of the masters. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, gods and goddesses, we are out of here. Once again, go ahead and get your drip. All right. Go and get your drip. You know what I'm talking about? Order now. Go and get your drip. Your Dr. Sabi, your Dr. Africa, and your Bobby Hemmett master teacher t-shirts, the merch from this strong end. All right. We have a few of those left. And we also have the 44 Tops Facts remix available. And we also have the drip on the Mark 125th too. We got the merch. The merch is fire. That's the shirt that I got on in the poster right here and whatnot. Oh, here we go. Boom. You know what I'm talking about? We got the dripping thing. So, and we have the hard copy of 48 Pillars of Power. Make sure you get that, and that will be signed by yours truly. I will be doing the signing of all of the copies that are snatched up of that. You know what I mean? Put that in your safe. Hold on to that. You know what I'm saying? As you can see, the 44 Top shirt right here, that is available on the Mark 125th, the 44 Tops. So we got the 44 Tops song, and we also have these shirts for the family. We have them for the little ones all the way up to my Bonches Boomers, my OGs, my Bonches Boomers. We got up to 5X. Talk to me. We got you. But I want to say thank you, everybody who made the Gathering of the Masters magical. I want to say thank you for which I bring to our people. You know what I mean? As a collective, we are unstoppable. Every single one of us is a star. Every single one of us is a star. And yes, and I spoke to Aser about coming through on the next Moorish panel. I'm working on that. I've gotten in touch with Mrs. Blue. We got a lot of powerful things coming down. Let's just stay connected. Let's stay supportive of this channel. This channel is going to be back bigger and stronger than the last channel. I promise you, we're going to hit 1 million subscribers. You know what I mean? We're going viral. You know, we doing what we need to do to break through this matrix to wake the people up. Why not? You feel me? Why not? You know what I'm talking about? Men lie, women lie. Why not go viral every time out the gate? Why not put that intention out there and be able to reach the world when you open your mouth and when you make a move? You know, we viral in the streets, so we might as well keep the tradition going. So yeah, man, everybody who played a part in what it is that we talking about and what it is that we living and whatnot and what it is that we standing on, salute. Shout out to every one of y'all. Love and light to every one of y'all. Big ups, you know, long life, more life. And for the ops, you are, it's the opposite. You already know. So with that being said, we will see you very soon. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification.
Red, blue, purple light, friends. Red, blue, purple light, friends. Facts. Red, blue, purple light, friends. Red and blue, purple light, friends. Facts. You can get to know the ledger, sacrilegious Sunday to melanin Monday. You can get to know the ledger, my love. Just open your third eye on Thursday. Lord, the food, the art, the clothes, the Vatican's getting exposed fast. We put the show on the road. You better stay on your toes. I was till the land focused on the ego. Then I open my heart, let go of the ego. Grand after grand, we're stacking up these C notes. Facts, facts, yeah. We gon' put this shit on our backs. Facts, facts. We in your city, pull up where we at. Facts, facts. Peace, love and light. Peace, love to the family. Peace, love and light to the family. Peace, love and light to the family.
These days and time, black man, is going to be the time that you have been waiting for. You came here for a reason. Whatever pressure, whatever adversity, whatever the fuck you feel, I don't know what you feel, but whatever you may be feeling is going to push you and it's going to provoke you and it's either going to make you or break you, similar to how pressure busts pipes or the shit makes diamonds.
Red, blue, purple light, red, blue, purple light, friends. Facts. Red, blue, purple light, friends. Red and
To this day,
blue, purple
to this day.
light, friends. Facts. You can get to know the ledger, sacrilegious Sunday to melanin Monday. You can get to know the ledger, my love. Just open your third eye on Thursday. All the food, the art, the clothes, the Vatican's getting exposed fast. We put the show on the road. You better stay on your toes. I was till the land, focused on the ego. Then I opened my heart, let go of the ego. Grand after grand, we stacking up these C notes. Facts, facts, yeah. We gon' put this shit on our backs. Facts, facts. We in your city, pull up where we at. Facts, facts. Peace, love and light. Peace, love to the family. Peace, love and light to the family. Peace, love and light to the family.
These days and time, black man, is going to be the time that you have been waiting for. You came here for a reason. Whatever pressure, whatever adversity, whatever the fuck you feel, I don't know what you feel, but whatever you may be feeling is going to push you, and it's going to provoke you, and it's either going to make you or break you, similar to how pressure busts pipes or the shit makes diamonds.